Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more orbit.industries. Look at this masterpiece of modern art and architectural peak design. Oh, it's so wonderful. Okay, so where were we? Let's have a look. We've got a few completed contracts. Oh, yeah, okay, we did this thing for these weird people. And then in this one here as well. Got an active mission and the docking bay going. Optical array. Our money's pretty bloody good as well. We're pretty flush. Oh, look at this. Low pressure ionizer. What is that? Oh, we need that. We need that. The drop thing. Yeah. Gas flows can be ionized in this module using high energy magnets. The plasma generated in this way can then be adjusted to temperatures between 60 Kelvin and 6400 Kelvin, depending on use. Okay, cool. Let's go. Is it degrees Kelvin? I thought it was just 60 Kelvin. I don't know. Anyway. Why is that yellow? Okay, cool. Climate generator. Oh, how good would that be? Yum. All right, what else do we need? What is this? A BCE. All right, let's get a BCE going. Go down here. Oh, we can build sort of on the docking bay, can't we? Or whatever the bloody this is, loading dock. BCE. Briefing center. Nope, that's not happening. Oh yeah, we'll do it like that. Nice. All right, here we go. Here we go. The nightmare project continues. I need a sprint button. Oh my god. This is a good idea, but it doesn't work. Wait, can I? No, I just want to move. Not. No! I meant move to it. Oh. So what we need is everything centralized. Really, like this bus. Oh, how do we do this? How do we do this? Efficiency 0. Maybe we turn the clock on to get the efficiency back. Okay, that's good. Can we pause it? We should probably pause it. Yeah, that's just getting too unwieldy, isn't it? Like, conceptually, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, so here's an idea. What if we have a crossroads bus? And as it has to be expanded, like say we wanted to add a new main down here, then we could just move this back or somewhere else. You know what I mean? See, because I worry about having banks like this and then having to move them. Because it just keeps adding new resources to bus. How many lines have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know, maybe if we made it like 10 across or something, that might be the go. I'm not sure. It's good. It's, you know, it's obviously intentionally fiddly. All right. Let's just try this. All right. It's the beginning of something. Then we got all these bulkheads. And what do they need? Power. just do this for the moment. I know that this is going to be double handling, but whatever. Alright, that's something. Where's our efficiency problem? Cabin, 0%. Right, no, that's because we're researching that new thing. That's fine. That's fine. Let's fire it up. How are we doing for money? We're doing okay. What I'm really curious about is this active project here. Oh, it's so close. Hang on, let's just speed up for a second. See if we can force it out. We've got the money. We've got the money to burn. Those are the ticks there. Yeah. So 94 ticks. When does that update? Is it red because I've got it selected? Why is it red? Maybe because it's the mission. Let's hope so. All right, let's see. Because I have a feeling that that could be the last mission. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Oh, 5 grand. Geez, we've burnt some money. Holy shit. Come on. Come on. 100%. Well, apparently 100% doesn't count as 100%. Still got to finish the tick.
Commander, the test sample is now in position. All security checks have been performed and all telemetry values are nominal.
Well, that's good.
You have the honor to push the final button to start the test sequence and discover the full potential of Omega Q.
Yeah, good. Let's do it. Oh, look, I think it is. I think that's scenario complete. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's like if the Hadron Collider destroyed the universe. Nice. Unfortunately, not every step in the history of science is a step forward. Luckily, this one would only go down as a minor setback, a small side note in the books of discoveries. In fact, against all pessimistic voices and warnings, the amount of Omega Q used wasn't enough to annihilate the whole universe. It only erased a little more than 0.002% of the local solar system from space-time. Oh, okay, cool. Interesting. It's an interesting turn. Maybe there's an analogy in there, or the developer's trying to say something. Again, I thought of the Hadron Collider incident, but I'm like, hey, if we blow ourselves up in the pursuit of scientific discovery, I'm kind of on board with that. That's fine. Okay, so we've got no time for caution. We've got endless. Build and command an orbital station as big as you like with economic dependencies that will stand the test of time. Right. We've got creative. Now, what's this? Second home. It would be the next logical step in a series of expansion efforts for the Petrion. The gains in knowledge and resources after mining parts of the inner asteroid belt led to great euphoria, followed by the establishment of several bases and outposts on numerous moons and 2 rocky planets within their home system. Now it was time to reach for something bigger. The urge to spread was mainly scientific. New discoveries and new insights were what the Petrion mind craved the most. Oh, so this is like not alien? Or, well, it says second home. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's not human, sorry. Naturally, new technology was developed with the knowledge gained, which pushed the borders of what could be researched further and further. This time the borders lay somewhere around terraforming an extrasolar planet. Of course, even the Petrion don't take such a far-reaching step forward every decade. At the end of the planning phase, which lasted almost 63 cycles, basically every well-known institute on the planet was involved in the project. That's exciting! Based on the solid foundation of astronomy, that had developed over the centuries. Multiple target planets within range could be quickly identified. It was also quickly determined that Salic 4 was the planet with the most promising data set. What the best time frame for the start would be, how long the journey would take, and what the energy requirements would be. The technical issues behind the mission were somewhat more complicated. After all, the station had to be brought into orbit on a world 2.6 light years away. In addition, the station had to be able to extensively expand on site. It had to provide infrastructure for a crew, bug fixes, research, commission projects, and much more to achieve the mission. More complicated, but not impossible. With enough time and clever minds, a way over or around any obstacle can be found. Thus begins the next phase of a mission whose goal is to transform an entire planet. Well, that's a bit of a wordy intro, but I kind of liked it. The economy, normal project revenues, less revenues, more, okay, and then errors, additional and more severe errors, fewer and less harmful, additional and, oh man, maybe the errors weren't such a problem, were they? What do you reckon? Let's turn it up. Less revenue for projects. Yeah, let's give it a go. Let's go. And if it's too hard, good. That's what I want.
Welcome to your new station, Commander.
Thank you.
The first task of this newly established orbital station is to perform a scan of the planet from an orbital distance. As thoroughly and comprehensively as data on planet Salic 4 has been collected up until now, at a distance of 2.6 light-years, significant measurement inaccuracies are inevitable. Acquiring the data directly from orbit with a much higher resolution should close the first larger gaps in the data collection.
Okay.
Atmospheric data in particular is important, because terraforming is largely achieved through manipulating the atmosphere, but also because this data decides what the initial installations on the surface will have to look like.
All right, I love it, all this sci-fi science speak, you know? It's so good. All right, so let's start with the bus. Right, we're going to have a cross bus and potentially expand it as we go along. Okay, this seems like as good a place as any to start there. What are we going to do here? Run the blue down like that for the moment, and then we'll run that there. Like that. It's the beginnings of it. The beginnings of it. We'll reorg shit as we go. Okay, that's fine. Let's turn that on. That should give us full efficiency. Surely. 100%. Habitat's going to have... There we go. Look at that. 100% efficiency. All right, let's have a look at our projects. So we started with about $5,000. So let's see if we can keep above a $5,000 float. Contracts. What can we do here? Data collection, start distribution. Let's do that. Okay. Could use probably another lab. All right. So let's do that. Let's build a lab. Let's build a lab. And maybe we'd be a bit more bloody organized this time. Maybe. Big maybe. I don't like that you've given me this kilter. I didn't say you could do that. Alright. What's going on here? Why can't I? Alright, I was stuck on that menu, I think. Okay, lab. That's what we want. Right there. Right there. Okay. Deploy a lab. Yeah. Let's just play dumb a little bit here. There you go. The bus begins. Oh, till we finish, we already completed a project. That's wonderful. 110k. Oh, that's nothing. Oh, shit. Oh, look at this. Data collection with our spare lab. Nice. Got to stay above that $5,000. Might be a bit of stopping and starting here, I think. And then we've got missions. We've got research. All right, hang on. How about lab for the water synthesizer. Let's try and stay in front of research. Okay, so we're going to build another lab. All right. Now, are you going to let me build one like right next to this lab? No, of course you bloody not. That's interesting. Might be able to have them all at a sort of kilter. Interesting. Or like that. Yeah, let's do that for the moment. All right, let's get another lab going. Now, okay, so the bus is gonna... Let's just do that for the moment, but I'm already starting to see a bit of a problem because we sort of want little streets in a way. No. That'll do for the moment. Let's make sure that that's getting all its output. Doesn't look like it is. We need power and we need another... Now, what's it called? Payload exchange. And we've dropped below 5 grand. Okay. Hang on. So if that happens, we want more error evaluation. Let's do that. Okay. Payload and power. Okay. Power we might be able to squeeze in here. Nice. And see this payload thing. Now, ideally, having a whole bunch of them sort of next to each other would be the go, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? What's the closest I could do it? Could probably do something like that for the moment. What's this in between? Oh, it's like a connector. Oh yeah. Like this one. Let's do that. Let's just mirror that design for the moment. And we'll put a payload. Wait, why don't you want to build? I don't see the error. Not sure I understand. Hang on. Dismantle. Dismantle. Let's go. Like that. We won't worry about the middle part. We'll just do... What? Oh, what is interfering with it? Oh, is it? It's at the end, maybe. I need to pause because we're starting to bleed money. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Let's extend it out that long. All right. Whatever, that'll do. I don't really care that much as long as it works. Dude. I wonder why that is. Looks like it'll work that way. I wonder. I need to understand this. It's somehow interfering. Alright, let's put it on the longest arm we can. No, what the fuck was that button? Okay. Yeah. Whatever, just put that there, that'll do. Alright, there we go, we figured it out. It's got to be a full arm's length apart. Well, that's okay. Now we've got a bit of an array for setting this shit up. That's kind of cool. Okay, deployables. Tritium battery. I know we've got one there. Let's put this one here. I've put my laboratories upside down, but that's right, because I was trying to keep everything sort of... That's right, don't worry about it. Don't overthink it just yet, Scarlet. Right, let's do this. Airlock. Oh, let's have a think about this. What do you reckon the smart move is? Keep them all together, like in a mini sort of line. Right. It's a tough one, isn't it? How best to construct this bus from the ground up. Because remember, now I've boxed it in, so if I want to put extra lines, we're going to have a struggle. Yeah, I feel like... Let's just go with it for the moment. Yeah. Because it needs to be expandable without having to retrod too much. So, yeah. It's good. It's a great problem to have. I kind of love it. Let's unpause and see what our efficiency's at. Lab's having a hard time. Why is that? Needs power. Environmentals. Okay, and yeah, power and environmentals. Looks like the airlock, sorry, the, what's it called? Payload delivery is okay. Alright. Alright, we're pretty good for money for the moment. Let's get that research going. What about a mission? We need that radar. So that's a tech that we're going to have to work towards. Is that what we're actually doing? No, so that's a while down the track. Proof of life. Proof of life. Okay. Okay. Alright, power and environmentals. Gotcha. Okay, so we've got a rough idea of how we want to do the docking. Now, I like the idea of... So I guess what they're doing there, these little junction power things, is probably sensible. Because it's like a pass-through. You get a choice. You only have three see, so what's this one? Oh, okay, it's like a pass-through edge. Oh, I see. The pass-through is much more compact, isn't it? Like that. Maybe we will imitate that build. Let's dismantle that. Let's put the pass-through there. Honestly, we could probably do it like that, actually. Let's put the airlock system there. Power. Environmental. Alright, we'll have to hook all that up. Looks like a deleted old mate. That's fine. Environmental. Alright. Yeah, see, that's what I want. I want its own sort of cul-de-sac. That's how I can't help but see the world in that view. Let's pause. Once we dip below 5 grand, we've got to pause, I reckon. Yeah, because the direction of flow doesn't count for anything. It doesn't matter. Okay. Unpause. Show me efficiency. Habitats. Okay, so we need another airlock. Payload delivery system. Alright. Now, here's the question. How far across do you have to be? Doesn't want to work. Oh, but does it work that way? Ah, it does. So we can sort of rotate because it's got like a flare at the end. Okay. Now, we could put these junction bits in between, but I kind of want to keep it as compact as it will physically let me. Do you know what I mean? So we'll put that there.
Multiple projects are awaiting completion in the station management interface.
Yep, okay, thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Water synthesizer, cool. Proof of life. Back over 5 grand, you gotta love it. Invalid. I do have that, RDI. RDI. Let's pause and let's do that. Where would we put it? maybe down here for the moment. Oh, maybe I don't. Yeah, okay, just because it said I have it doesn't. Right. So what do I have to do? Probably just have to pass time to wait for the next, for this radar research project. Yeah. Life-saving vaccines, that sounds pretty reasonable. Let's do that. I'm not reading it just in case it's some bullshit propaganda. What is the swirlies? Administration. Alright. Well, I think we're off to a good start. It's starting to take sort of a rigid structure. We've got our sort of airlock front, which is cool. Payload front. You know what though? What we could probably do? Fuck, I should test this. Because we might be able to squeeze these bridging parts into there if we do a shorter arm. You know what I mean? Then we can squeeze more modules in. I might, if I remember, I'll test that on the next episode because we've got to finish up now. Alright, cool. Off to a cracking start. It's cool to be starting small and trying to be a bit careful because we've got the increased error values and that. Does it show you on the abstract errors 0? Okay, well, it's still early days. Apparently there's more errors and they're more varied or something, right? Yeah. Or maybe it just occurs more, I don't know. Anyway team, thanks again for joining me. Might just leave it there for the time being and I'll catch you guys on the next one.